The African-American cable network TV1 is coming under fire for its plans to cover the Democratic convention, but not the Republican convention. And believe me, black Republicans are very upset. Both of them.
Well, it gets laughs on late-night television, but how can a television network seriously get away with choosing one candidate over the other? CNN's Jason Carroll on the reasons why and how they're allowed to only cover the one that they want to win, the one that seems to serve their interests, if you will. Jason Carroll joins us now this morning. Good morning, Jason.
And good morning to you. No, a representative for the network says this was in part a business decision, not a political one. Critics say it may be good for their business, but it's not good in terms of providing a public service.
America Votes 2008.
What if a network decided it was only going to cover one political party's convention? It might lead to audience outrage. So why then is a cable channel called TV1 deciding to only cover the Democratic National Convention?
We never made a decision not to cover the RNC. What we did at TV1 was make a decision to cover Barack Obama.
TV1 CEO Jonathan Rogers says the network is geared toward lifestyle and entertainment for African Americans. They're not a news station.
That's how we do it, baby, on TV1.
We are an entertainment network designed to support and engage and encourage African Americans.
Some Republicans say TV1 is being short-sighted.
You don't choose one candidate over the other because then you're ultimately deciding everything for your viewer. Let the viewer decide for themselves.
Because TV1 is a cable network, it doesn't have to follow the same FCC rules regarding political coverage that broadcast networks like NBC or CBS would follow. Rogers put it this way. He says 93% of his audience is black and most African Americans are Democrats. So why should he cover the Republican convention?
I think they are responding to their audience. They're responding to those who watch TV1 to cover this as a historic event and not to cover it the way that most political units cover it.
Critics say TV1 may be focusing on Obama, but are missing an important part of the senator's message.
I think TV1's decision will run counter to the positioning and the image that the Obama campaign has been at pains to project, and that's essentially that Barack Obama is post-racial. He's not about being the first black Democratic candidate. He's about being the first Democratic candidate who happens to be black.
Another channel targeting African Americans, BET, Black Entertainment Television, is taking a more balanced approach. Its senior vice president releasing a statement saying, "We plan on covering both conventions, but considering the historical nature of Senator Obama's candidacy, we will have a heightened presence on BET for the Democratic National Convention."
There you go. And one Republican strategist told us MTV considers themselves an entertainment network, and they still plan on covering both conventions. Neither campaign would comment on TV1's decision.
Of course, the audience demographic for MTV slightly different than it is for TV1 or BET. But
Absolutely.
Did you get any kind of a sense that Jonathan Rogers may be willing to add some coverage on the Republican side?
Not yet, but, you know, now since this story has come out, maybe once he hears more voices from a lot of different areas, perhaps they'll change their minds.
All right, Jason Carroll for us this morning. Jason, good story. Thank you.
Thanks.